Oh, Daddy.
Another big day along this piggy way.
Yeah.
Well, we headed out for our afternoon errand that we had to do Monday through Friday. It's not morning time on the way back. We on the way out in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Well, folks, we went and got the oil changed in the car yesterday. Had a little notification coming up on the dashboard information saying, get your oil changed. And it's even got a thing on there to tell you what percentage of use you got left on it. I don't reckon that's a bad thing. Anyway, we went up there. We got the oil changed and everything. It's a place I've been going to for a little over 20 years. Great folks, great work. They guarantee they work and they stand by the guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, we was talking about the van, Elaine and I. And yeah, we want to save up to get the parts for me to put them on that van, brakes and whatnot. We got talking about it. So I talked to that boy up there that I know pretty much runs the place now. And told Elaine, I said, I'm going to ask him what it would cost just to have them do it. And so it would be done and over with. I'm still going to get the headlamps and do them. That shouldn't be too awful difficult. Basically, I'd be able to stand up outside of the vehicle. And because I don't really have a good spot to set that van and set it up on jacks and everything. And there's those that might all of a sudden decide they need to do something right there in that spot where I'd have the van put up on jacks. Come saying they need the van moved so they can do whatever they're going to do. Not to mention my physical limitations and everything. I could probably do it, but it might take me several days.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, so I talked Turkey, old boy up there, got him to get me a rough guesstimation of what it might cost to have them take place, rotors, calipers, brake lines, all. And on the front. And he said, what, roughly around 600, 700?
He said about 580 to 1,000.
Depending on
What has to be done.
So I figure, yeah, in the meantime, I can go ahead and get the headlamps, get them put in, and we can keep it crunk up from time to time, let it run a minute, keep that part going, and clean up on it and everything. See, this car is going to be paid off August next year, and we've gotten to where we can save a little back on top of that. And I figure what we can get saved back, plus a month or two of no car payment on top of that, we'd have money just to have that sucker towed up there and have my buddies up there get it done. That way we know several things. One, we know it's done, and it's done right. And if it ain't, they'll fix it. Of course, out of 20 plus years, there's only been one time I've had to take something back to them. And it wasn't because of anything they'd done, they just forgot to they didn't check one spring on the drum brakes on an old 85 Oldsmobile that I was driving at the time. It was old, it broke, it caused the brakes to rub. They Took it apart to see what was up. That's what was up. They replaced the spring. They no charge to me. Like I said, they stand by their work. They overlooked something, so they paid for the fixing of that. So, anyway, we'll know it's done. It's done right. And while it's up there, I'm probably going to have them go ahead and do an oil change on it and change out, and check out and change out the transmission fluid and all that. Make sure that's good. Everything. We're probably going to have them go ahead and do the back brakes while we're at it. And they feel like it needs it, we might replace drums and all. Pretty much an entirely new brake system, except for the master cylinder and all that.
Plus new shoes.
Plus new shoes. So that's what we figure we're going to do. We're just going to save up what we can in between now and then, and take some that we save back from not having to have a car payment starting August next year, or September, I should say, and add that to it and just have all that done. Because I know them boys, it'll be a case if we have it took up there, I'll just tell them, work on it as you can get to it. Because they busy folks. Just let us know when they get it done. Because I know them folks. Once they get on something, it don't take them long. Like when we went and took this for the oil change yesterday. When they was finally able to get to it, it was almost a couple of hours before they was able to get to it. And, yeah, they're that busy. And they take it first in, first out. I like that. Yeah, that's how you should do business. First in, first out. And anyway, I saw him take it back there. So I looked back there, saw dude's brother bringing it in. I don't mind him either, because that boy knows what he's talking about too. They have learned well. They in their 30s, mid and late 30s now. The younger brother, when I first started going there, the younger brother was about 15, 16, and the one pretty much running the show was probably around 17, 18. Well, now the older brother's in his late 30s, and the younger brother in his mid to late 30s. They learned well, and they're very knowledgeable. The kind that's forgotten more than most will ever know type of guy. They learned under him a lot of things, and they took it even further. And everything. So I went and sat back down. About 5 minutes later, it seemed like, maybe 10. I went and looked again. Well, the car was still sitting on the ground. Folks, in that short amount of time, he'd done had it up in the air, drained it, filled it, rotated the tires and all that, and aired the tires up to where they all even at the same tire pressure instead of being uneven. They quick. And I don't worry about anything because I know they're good, especially the young brother, the one being the one doing the work. Oh, I know he's going to do it right. He's kind of meticulous about it. So is the older brother. They both very meticulous about their work. So I know we're good. So we just save up the money, plus a couple of car payments we won't have to make starting after August next year. We'll just have it towed up there and have all that done. Not even have them change battery cables and terminals. Make those better. And just in general, check it out and see if anything else might be coming up on it, so that we can save back for that. Because the reality is, as much as I would like to be able to do that, I'll have that impact wrench should I ever need it for anything. As long as it's not something too heavy. But the reality of it is, I'm 100% disabled. I don't have even a fraction of the strength that I used to. I don't have the ability to move quick should I need to. And if I was up under that thing working on it and something happened, that would be the end of me. So that's just reality.
And I prefer to keep the piggy around.
So it's not really going to cost that much more when you consider time and effort along with parts. It's really not going to cost that much more to take it to some of whom I consider to be the best in this region. Have them do it. Get it done and over with and guaranteed. So that's just a reality. You know, having to take a hit to pride and set it aside to make sure things are done right, and I'm still here.
That's it.
So that's the plan. So, anywho, Piggy loves you.